Welcome back for some more structuring work today. We are going to be looking at tens again today, following our book, Rhoda Red and Loretta Leghorn and all their baby chicks. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the bead rack to start with. Okay, and I want to show how that can help kids to see how to make 10. So we're just going to quick review. There are how many reds? 5, you got it. And how many whites? 5. And we know that 5 and 5 makes 10. Okay, so we know, or hopefully we remember, that these don't come off of here. They can't move. So if you see any white beads over here, you know that all 5 red beads have to be there. So then you can use what you know about 5. 5 and 1 is 6. 5 and 2 is 7. 5 and 3 is 8. 5 and 4 is 9. And 5 and 5 we know is 10. Okay? So let's take a look. I'm going to do some hiding. We're going to start with a couple of the easier ones. Okay? What do you see there? Hopefully you saw a 5 and a 3, which is good, 8. Okay, so there's our 8. How many would be hiding over here? It would be 2, you're right, because 3 and 2 make up that 5. So we could say that 8 and 2 make 10. There's your full 10. Okay, let's try this one. How many do you see? 5 and 1. Good, which is 6. How many would be hiding under here? 4, you're right. Okay, maybe you did it because you know 1 and 4 make that 5, those 5 whites. Or maybe you know that 6 and 4 go together to make 10. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit trickier this time. Are you ready? This time, you only get to see 3 red beads. How many beads are hiding over here? Think about what's under here. Think about the colors. Let that help you. How many red beads are under there? You're right, there are 2. So 2 red beads, and how many white beads are under there? Yeah, you got it, all 5. So if there's 2 red beads and 5 white beads all under there, how many are under there altogether? 7, you got it. So 3 and 7 go together to make 10. There they are. Okay, let's try another one that's a little tricky. I'm only giving you 4. How many are under here? Think about the colors. What do you see? How many reds are under there? You got it, just 1, because that 4, that 1 would finish the 5. And how many whites? Yep, you got it. That's an easy one, right? All 5 are under there. So 6 were hidden under there. So that means, say it, 4 and 6 make 10. So here are my 4 and 6 make 10. All right, one more. How many do you see? 1. How many are hiding under here? Think about your colors. How many reds? You got it, 4. And I know you're already saying it, all 5 whites. What's 5 and 4? You got it, 9. So 1 and 9 makes 10. Good job. Okay, we are going to do a quick flashcard activity with our 10 frames, okay? So you tell me how many blue dots you see and tell me how many empty boxes you see. You ready? Good. 4 blue dots. How many were empty? 6. So say it all together. 4 and 6 make 10. There it is again. So there were the 4 blue, the 6 empty, 4 and 6 make 10. Tell me how many blues and how many empties. 7 and 3. 7 and 3 make 10. There it is again. Good. Okay, ready? How many blue? How many empty? Try to do it as quick as you can. 9 and 1 make 10. 5 and 5 make 10. 0 and 10 make 10. How many blue dots? 2. And how many empties does that make? 8. Good job. So we have that 5 and 3 pattern, right? That's empty. So that's our 8 pattern. And 2 more make 10. 2 and 8 make 10. Did you notice something? Did you notice that I gave you the 8 that time and 2 were empty? So 8 and 2 make 10. And on the last one, it was 2 and 8 made 10. Same thing, just in a different order. 1 and 9 makes 10. Nice job. How many blue dots? 6. And how many empties? 4. 6 and 4 make 10. Okay, last one. Did you notice something again? I hope so. 4 and 6 makes 10. There's your 4 dots. This time the 6 pattern was empty. Last time I gave you the 6 dots and the 4 was empty. 6 and 4 make 10. 4 and 6 make 10. Nice job. Okay. And then one more thing that you could do at home. Parents, this would be really awesome for you to do at home. I'm going to tip the computer down again so you can see. I have 5 counters. You can do it with anything that you have in your house. It does not need to be red and blue counters. It can be anything. Okay? But I'm going to show that I have 10 to start with. Okay? And then I'm going to hide them, or I'm going to have the child turn away. Okay? And then I am going to only bring back some. So I would ask the child, how many counters are there? And hopefully they know right away there's 6 because I patterned them in a group of 5 and 1. If you just put them like this, they pretty much have to count, and we're trying to help them not be counting everything. So if you put them in a pattern, we can see that there are 6. You could put them in a pattern like this too and show that there are 6. But this way right here is going to help them to get to their 10. Okay? So I have 6. How many do I have hidden under my cave over here? Hopefully you said 4. 6 and 4 make 10. And by using the patterns, the child will be able to see that that 4 was missing out of the 5 pattern. Okay? We'll do another one. We'll try it out again. I'm going to make this one harder. Okay, ready? How many do I have? I have 3. How many are hidden under my cave? Did you say 7? How many are missing from here? How many reds are missing? 2. And then how many blues are missing? All 5. And you guys know 5 and 2 makes 7. So here they are. Here's what was under my cave. 7 and 3 go together to make 10. And once your kiddos get really good with that, you can take away the color help and you can do it with all one color. That will make it a little bit harder. And then you can do it where you're not putting them in a pattern, and that will make it even harder. Okay, so maybe they just see that, and then they have to figure out how many are missing over here. Or if there are 6 over here, you can just kind of put them in a group. Okay, so they can see 2, 4, 6, and then they have to know that the 4 are missing. So you want to do it, parents, you want to help your kid out as much as possible at first with that color support. So 5 of one color and 5 of another color. It doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't need to be these counters. It can be anything that you have 5 of. Okay, it doesn't matter. You could literally do it with like 5 spoons and 5 forks. It doesn't matter. Something small is easier because then you can put them in a little, you could cover them in a cave, we call them. But the more support you give them at first with those patterns, they'll start seeing it and developing those images in their mind. And that will help them so that they don't need to use materials and they don't need to count eventually. And that's our goal. All right? Have fun with some of those games, guys. See you later.